All right, what's up, everybody? So, I've been feeling very oddly excited about watching today's movie, which is going to be Toy Story 3, as you can see by the title. It kind of feels like a guilty pleasure type situation because for some reason there's always a little voice within me that's telling me, like, you're too old for this or something like that. And I know that's not justified because there's people of all ages that love these movies and still enjoy them, and watch them all the time, right? So, I don't know why that is. This is actually the original reason why I never bothered watching Toy Story 3, because I'm going to be watching this literally for the first time, right? And yeah, the weird part about that is that the first two movies are some of my all-time classic childhood movies. I watched those countless of times and, literally grew up with them. It's kind of, yeah, it's been kind of surreal because I was even thinking about whether I should just sort of like react to them again maybe on this channel, because it had been a very long time in all honesty since I had seen them. But I figured, like, well, I do know the movies in and out, literally almost scene by scene. I remembered it quite vividly. So I went back to watch basically like a highlight reel on YouTube for both of the movies and stuff. And man, yeah, like I said, it felt surreal watching it because, like I said, I remembered so many of the scenes, right? And it's just so weird because it's like, it's still fantastic. At the same time, you remember it making so much more of an impact on you back in those days. And again, that's because you're experiencing it as a kid. I'm 27 years old now. I was thinking about, when did I actually watch those movies then? Because the first movie apparently came out in like 1995 already. I was born in 94, so go figure. And it must have been around the ages of like 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe that I watched them. But like, yeah, I mean, so many of those classic scenes. God, I remember just. I don't know you'll probably still know what I'm talking about, because I assume you're all fans of these movies as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. But there's that scene in Toy Story 1 where you've got that kid, right? Sid. He's like the sort of evil kid, and he'd been messing with all those toys and kind of been making abominations out of them and stuff, right? And it's like, yeah, I remember when Woody is just literally laying there in the sand or something, and they're all they start talking to Sid, and he's like, what the fuck, why are these toys talking to me and stuff, right? And then you're just seeing Woody literally, at some point, he's holding him in his hands, and Woody just literally starts actually saying, so play nice, or something like that. And it's just like, oh my god, I remember how impressed I was by that as a kid. And you've got all these crazy other scenes, like the very ending of it, where Buzz and Woody are like literally flying towards the truck, and then the car in the end with Andy sitting in it and stuff. It's like, holy shit, man. I once again, it's I'm just kind of reminiscing now about particular scenes and parts in the movie and stuff. But it's, yeah, that's why I'm at the same time very excited about to actually get into Toy Story 3, because I'd always heard such great things. And that's the thing, this movie came out, I looked it up, in 2010. So at that point it would have made me about 16, maybe 17 years old. And yeah, I think, again, it's for that reason that I talked about here in the beginning of the video. I kind of felt like I'd outgrown it, that I never bothered actually watching it. I know that my family went to go see it in the cinema and stuff, and they told me that they absolutely loved it. But yeah, I myself just never did. I feel like that was a mistake, though. And I mean, it's always, fortunately, you can always still correct those mistakes, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. But yeah, I had another story that I quickly wanted to share. I remembered that because, just once again to I guess explain what a fan I was. I remember at those ages, 5, 6, 7 or whatever, right? I had this Buzz Lightyear toy, and it had everything. It was like the exact same size, I think, right? And like it had all the buttons where you could make him say all the stuff to infinity and beyond and stuff, right? And it's like, awesome. But I remember it at some point being so damaged. It was completely and utterly broken. Why? Because I would constantly throw it pretending like it could fly. And this is another scene that I saw in the movie, where like in the first one in particular, I don't know, for me personally, I watched both of the first and the second movie like plenty of times, but the first one carries the most nostalgia for me, and I don't know why that is. I think it's because the second one had this guy Al, right, and he always had this like finger greased with his chips, and I thought that guy was a complete creep. And like for some reason, even though I still very much like that movie, there were things about it where it kind of like it made kind of a traumatic impact on me, I guess. But the first one again is like has the most classic scenes for me personally, and I think Buzz there kind of faced this reality check where Woody was telling him all the time, "You're just a toy," and Buzz wouldn't believe it, right? It's, man, again, such great moves, and I can't wait to get into Toy Story 3 and actually see what it's about. I know that it's kind of, when it came out, it was supposed to actually sort of represent the end of the trilogy. There was, though, a fourth movie that came out after it, I think a long time after. Then again, this third movie also came out a long time after the second one had come out. So, yeah, excited to see what it's about. I actually don't know too much else about it other than that I saw a quick line where it basically said that like Andy is apparently going to college now. So I guess that means that even in the movie timeline, quite some years have passed now, right? So yeah, I once again, I don't know what I'm really gonna get myself into here, and if like I wonder if it's still gonna be able to kind of raise even more nostalgia within me, just for, even though it's going to be a completely new movie and showing me new scenes and stuff, but we're going to be seeing all those characters back and stuff, right? That again I grew up with. And maybe one thing I should still mention, kind of the odd thing about it, is going to be that I'm going to be watching this in English, which there's no problem with that to me in the slightest. But back when I was a kid, obviously I grew up as a native Dutch speaker, so for me I watched the movie literally in Dutch as a kid. I guess for the real nostalgic experience, I should have been watching this third one in Dutch again or something. But again, gonna be obviously watching it here in English for the YouTube channel. And again, like I watched those highlight reels also in English and stuff, and it still felt like the same experience in all honesty. So, yeah, I'm super excited to dive in, guys. Let's actually just start watching here, I would suggest. But that being said, of course, the next 4 movie reactions are already gonna be up on Patreon. If you enjoy my reactions, you'll be able to check those out, as well as the full-length reaction for this particular movie. So should you want to watch the entire movie along with me, of course I'm gonna have to cut this up and edit it for a YouTube version. If you want to watch the full thing with me, that'll be up on the lowest tier over on Patreon. And like I said, the next 4 movies are going to be up there as well. Those are A Silent Voice, Wolf of Wall Street, Hacksaw Ridge, and then also Toy Story 4. I'm going to be checking that one out in a couple weeks from now. That one will already be up over there. So, again, if you enjoy this reaction to Toy Story 3, then you can already check my Toy Story 4 reaction over on there as well. That being said, though, very excited here to finally get into Toy Story 3, so let's go. Alright, we're starting with a train set piece.
Money, money, money. Hey!
Is this some kind of movie they're watching again, or? Alright, he had his Mrs. Potato Head. Did he get that? I think he got that at the end of the first movie already, right? And then the second one we saw already.
I think you dropped something, mister.
Jesse, give it up, Bart. You've reached the end of the line.
Yep, and these guys joined them at the end of the second one.
Oh no, the orphans!
Oh, those things. For many of these characters, I actually don't know what they called them. Because, 1, it's been way too long, and 2, again, like, the names would always be in Dutch. So those would have been different from the English ones anyway already, you know? Oh, shit. That's not the outcome I had expected. Is that Buzz? Yep.
The train. Now let's catch some criminals. To infinity and beyond.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm looking at. Like, what is this intro supposed to represent? Oh, yeah. I love the dog.
Well, I brought my dinosaur who eats force field.
And I love the dinosaur too. Oh, the pig, of course. This is like a Star Wars spaceship. Death by monkeys? Are these all monkeys? Oh, right. Wait, actually, I don't know if we've seen these. I know they had the army figures.
Buzz cheerleader.
Ah, this is just him acting out a scene.
Mom.
No, just keep playing. Just pretend I'm not here. Oh no, Mom.
Oh yeah, the dog. Ah, this song, man. You've got a friend in me. But I'm guessing these are all gonna be kind of like childhood memories because, again, I saw by the descriptive text that he was old now, or getting old at least. Yeah, time flies too fast. Like, again, looking at stuff like this makes me just think about like my childhood and how time really has flown since I watched those first two movies again. Well, that's a little on the nose and kind of teasing like, oh shit, that might kind of happen.
Target is on approach.
Just like we rehearsed it, guys.
Oh shit, that's him.
He held me. He actually.
They were just trying to like get his attention, or... Damn.
Kid, the kid's 17 years old.
Oh, this is already so sad.
I mean, yeah, we've lost friends along the way, but through every yard sale, every spring cleaning, Andy held on to us. He must care about us or we wouldn't be here.
Oh, so he actually already got rid of some of them.
Come on, let's see how much we're going for on eBay.
Don't worry, Andy's gonna take care of us. I guarantee it.
I wonder if, yeah, he doesn't seem to even believe it himself. Man, this is actually, I keep repeating it, but this is really sad so far.
You guarantee it, huh? I don't know, Buzz. What else can I say?
I can only imagine this is gonna have a happy ending in the end. But what can the happy ending be? Because, yeah, time does move on, and obviously, you know, he's gotten too old. Oh, the Barbie.
Poor Barbie.
I get the Corvette.
Andy, come on. What are you gonna do with these toys? Should we donate them to Sunnyside?
No.
Maybe sell them online?
Mom, no one's gonna want those old toys. They're junk.
I'm usually like that too nowadays, when my dad is like, you've got some old trash here, like sell it or something. I'm like, man, I can't even be bothered to go through the effort because it's worthless. Yeah, he's just gonna throw them away. Damn, dude. I mean, that's, again, from a realistic perspective, super understandable. From a movie perspective, sad as fuck. Except Woody and Buzz, I would assume, because they still carry a lot of nostalgic value for him. Okay, well, Woody does. Well, Woody was always his favorite toy.
Andy!
That's not trash. That's not trash.
Well, I guess he hadn't intended to throw it away then. He just collected it all in there. Oh my god, even the dog is like old. Oh no.
Okay, boy, to the curb. Yeah.
This is so not what I had expected. Yeah, he's old and fat like a like an old dog would be. It's so cute though. I'm not gonna lie, but some of this is literally shocking to me because it's like I hadn't thought that I'd be seeing all this.
We're going to daycare. Daycare? What, have you all lost your marbles?
Well, didn't you see? Andy threw us away.
No. He was putting you in the attic.
I don't think you have much more time to figure it out. As long as they don't go to Pizza Planet again, then...
All right, Barbie. You'll be okay.
Well, Molly and I have been growing apart for years.
This is starting to make me feel guilty for all the stuff that I've thrown away probably in the years.
Quite the charmer, aren't you?
Oh, you'll see. As soon as we get to daycare, you'll be begging to go home. I
don't know, maybe it'll be nice. Or maybe not. I mean, being at the daycare, they won't obviously have a single owner. They're just there for all the kids, I guess.
Wow. What is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, this can't be too bad. But I'm kind of waiting on the twist right now, because I feel like there's gonna be something coming up that they won't like.
Well, hello there. I thought I heard new voices. Welcome to Sunnyside, folks. I'm Lotso Huggin' Bear.
Buzz Lightyear. Coming.
Lots of hugging bear.
First thing you gotta know about me, I'm a hugger.
Yeah, this I had figured already. I love the American voice this bear has. The sort of country accent and then the music that's playing at the same time.
No owners means no heartbreak.
Yeah, talking like some type of retired guy just living his old age in peace.
Ken, new toys.
Is that Ken from Barbie?
Down in the drift, Lotso.
Well, I think Barbie is gonna be happy with this.
So, who's ready for Ken's dream tour?
That's scoff. Terrible.
What a nice bear.
And he smells like strawberries.
Something about this feels fishy though. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this can't be what the rest of the movie is gonna be like.
Well, just you wait. In a few minutes, that bell's gonna ring and you'll get the playtime that you've been dreaming of.
Play! Real play! I can't wait!
Don't tell me these kids are all gonna be like throwing with them and stuff and just, I don't know, letting them fight or I don't know. Because it's probably gonna be chaos with so many kids. Is that it?
Why don't you stay? Yeah, Woody, stay with us.
Come on, Woodstead.
I can't. No,
You
no,
can make a new
guys,
kid
really?
happy.
No! I have a kid. You have a kid. Andy!
Say what you want, but he is loyal. Always was.
So this is it?
He's gonna leave them. I mean, I get his anger.
What the heck?
Oh, oh shit! He got so lucky. Paragliding. Holy shit! Yeah, you better not let go now. You're gonna break your arm again. Yep, this kid. I mean, she seems nice though, I guess. I don't know why I keep thinking that she's gonna be some type of evil kid, but...
Speaking of playtime, they're lining up out there.
How many?
There must be dozens.
I can hardly wait!
Places, everyone.
Oh, they're hiding. Yeah, I told you, this ain't gonna be good. So now Woody is gonna have to rescue them, I guess. Yeah, this is what I thought, man, that it would be all out chaos. I love how gross they had to display that. Oh. This is terrible. Oh, I guess the kids over there are much nicer though. The bear was just like, yeah, we'll leave you guys here with the bad apples.
Quick, get in! Fasten your seatbelt! Close your tray table! Hold on! Yeehaw! You saved us, cowboy! You're our hero!
Well, it does seem like this kid is a better owner to have than the place these guys have ended up in.
Should be in the butterfly room.
The fake kid.
That's
Oh,
right.
you said it.
We'll get this.
Yeah, so it's just
I'll
a
go talk to
age
Lotso
difference,
about
right?
moving
Okay.
into the other room.
The toddlers are clearly still a little bit too young. But it was the bear who put them here, right? So I assume the bear knew what he was doing. He probably won't even want them there. I hate these machines, dude, because it always your snack always gets stuck. Got many traumatic memories of that in my high school years.
Here we go. Come on, horse. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, they're just gambling over here or something.
Hey, what do you guys think of the new recruits? Any keepers?
Oh, please. Landfill.
Cowgirl? Dinosaur?
Recruits.
But that space guy, he could be useful.
He ain't the sharpest knife in the place where they keep the knives.
Neither are you, chunk.
Exactly. Oh my god, I already thought this baby was creepy as hell. Oh my god, torture scene or...
Ken, what's going on here? Why is this toy tied up?
He got out, Lotso.
Got out? Oh, no. This isn't how we treat our guests.
Okay, maybe this bear is not too bad, but...
This toy's shown initiative, leadership. From now on, you'll have anything you want.
Excellent. I'll go get my friends.
Whoa, hold.
I guess it's kind of like an elite club. Oh my god. I love the parallels to the real world in a way.
I understand. Put him back in the timeout chair.
Oh man.
Bring in the bookworm.
Yeah, you're either gonna be part of the big boys or you won't.
Remove screws to access battery compartment.
What are you doing? Ooh. Stop!
To return your Buzz Lightyear action figure to its original
Factory settings? What will that do? Wipe his memory?
Lotso!
Hey there, how y'all doing?
Oh god. I'm already starting to find this guy so annoying. His voice just screams, "Look at me, I'm such a good guy. I mean the best for everyone."
You're not going anywhere.
Oh yeah? And who's gonna stop us?
Oh, he's on their side now because they factory reset him?
Buzz, we're your friends!
Spare me your lies, temptress. And I'm immune to your bewitching good looks.
But if you break our rules, step out of line, try to check out Earth.
This is... I love these resemblances to communities if you would see them like, I don't know, in a post-apocalyptic universe or something like The Walking Dead or whatever. You'd have this, or again, like in the real world, kind of like you can look at the elite of the world or whatever, right? It's like, it's so awesome.
Wait, hey, listen. If any of you guys ever get to Sunnyside daycare...
Oh, they're gonna tell him now.
You came from Sunnyside?
But how'd you escape?
Chuckles. He'll tell you.
Oh no, he's he's like completely destroyed, or...
Yeah, I knew Lotso. He was a good toy.
Oh my... Yo, this guy knows what depression is.
Daisy loved us all, but Lotso was special. After lunch, Daisy fell asleep.
And they were left by the wayside.
It took forever, but we finally made it back to Daisy's. But by then, it was too late.
She had a new one. I love how all of it makes so much sense in like real world standards, you know? They feel replaced, but she just lost a toy and bought a new one, you know? Like they're making this so emotional when to us it has no emotion really, you know? It's like, oh yeah, lost a toy, I'll buy a new one.
Then we found Sunnyside. He took over Sunnyside, rigged the whole...
Rigged the whole system. And in comes the terrible music again. Oh my god.
Hey, guys.
Woody!
Woody!
My hat! Wait, where's Buzz?
So did something
Got
to
the
him.
hat
He
back,
thinks
that's
he's a real
good.
Space Ranger again.
Oh, no.
Would there be a way to restore Buzz still? Because I mean, you usually can't really turn back a factory reset. Although I guess it was just a switch or something, right? So they'll probably just put the switch to the other side and then he's gonna be good. I'm probably thinking a little bit too complicated about this all.
Check this out. Kung Fu fighting, campus hero with matching sports bennett, huh?
Flower power! Oh,
Flower power. Can you have the worst outfits? Oh my god, these scenes are the worst. I love how the movie is actually doing a good job of making me really love the toys that we're familiar with and then hating all the other toys.
Hey! Can't hit each other, that's my job.
Yoo-hoo!
Prison riot!
Prison riot. Oh, this is so good. How he was trying to cut a hole in that with his laser. But I'm sorry, boss, you're just a toy.
Who cares? Who cares? Things are tacky. Who cares?
Ooh, a Nehru jacket.
Is this how she tries to get him emotionally to crack?
What a shame.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, he'll talk.
There's an instruction manual! Lots of switch buzz the demo mode. I don't know why this couldn't wait until morning, Ken, but here you go.
Oh, she's just pretending to be him. Yeah, Ken walking on heels. In all fairness, he probably would do that, judging by his clothes selection.
The Galactic Courts will show you no mercy.
It doesn't work.
Little hole.
Got it.
So reset your Buzz Lightyear. Insert paperclip.
Oh, right. You always have to press one of those stupid ass buttons.
Bitácora espacial. Me he despertado del hiper.
This is a Spanish mode or what?
Estoy rodeado por criaturas extrañas y desconozco sus intenciones. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Amigo o enemigo?
Amigos! We're all amigos!
Mi florecilla del desierto. Yo nunca había visto la...
And seeing as he's in Spanish mode now, seems like
Did you fix Buzz?
Sort of.
he's making full use of that. God, reset this man fast, please. I can't handle this. This is ruining my image of Buzz. He's reaching Ken proportions this time.
Está mi nave.
Almost there, guys. Slink, you think you can make it?
This twist, I still can't. Yeah, this is what he was made for.
You lost, little doggy?
Oh god, I hate this bear.
Why don't you come on back? Join our family again.
This isn't a family, it's a prison. You're a liar and a bully. Jesse's right. Authority should derive from the consent of the governed, not from the threat of force.
Damn, she's she's showing some intellect all of a sudden. Wouldn't expect that from a Barbie. No offense. Oh, that might have just reset him back to normal.
That wasn't me, was it? Yes, I'm back. Where have I been?
Beyond infinity, Space Ranger.
Yeah, you can say that. His mind definitely went beyond infinity.
Oh, you got all your pieces?
Hey, guys, no! No!
Oh, they love that thing in the first movie, right? Back when it was like a machine, you know, I don't know how to call that. At the Pizza Planet place. To grab the toys. Or the dolls.
Thank you, Sheriff. We're all in this together.
I mean, it is a kids movie, right? So they're gonna save everyone.
Woody, look! I can see daylight! We're gonna be okay! I don't think that's daylight.
It's a furnace.
Hurry! Just push it! Push it!
No, don't. Oh my god.
Now, Sheriff!
Really? I mean, I was gonna say he did turn around quick. I guess he never turned around after all. What's the plan here, though? Or are they like, we're just gonna die here together, or what? It's gonna be the aliens? Ah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, they were literally in that machine, right? That's where they found those aliens. In the machine that was there to grab them.
my boy.
This was literally in the movie, I remember. Alright, boys. Can we please get rid of this bear?
Hey,
What you got?
I had me one of these when I was a kid.
Strawberries.
Hey, buddy, you might want to keep your mouth shut.
Damn, that's brutal, but payback, I guess.
Hey, Woody, have fun at college.
Yeah, but not too much fun.
Woody, take care of Andy.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have some toys here.
Ooh, you hear that, Bonnie?
This is Jessie, the roughest, toughest cowgirl in the whole West. She loves critters, but none more than her best pal, Bullseye. This is Rex.
Ah, they're gonna give him all some credit. I love it.
My cowboy.
Woody? What's he doing in there?
There's a snake in my boot.
Is that gonna convince him to give Woody as well?
Now, Woody, he's been my pal for as long as I can remember. You think you can take care of him for me? Okay, then.
This is so nice, man. Like the tribute that they're, you know, giving this way.
So long, partner.
Yeah, that was absolutely great, man. I really enjoyed it, and I'm very glad that now ultimately I did actually see this movie. You know, because it's, you know, yeah, I mean, again, it's like, for me, it's always, I guess, in a way, I left it on an unsatisfying note or something, or I always knew that there was gonna be more to it. Or the storyline, I guess the storyline that had marked the Toy Story movies with Andy and everything had not been concluded yet for me, right? And then with this movie, it does feel more like a ending to it. Now, I do know, once again, that there is obviously a Toy Story 4. I also know that people are a little bit more mixed about it, which I guess is because this kind of feels more like a definitive ending, right? I mean, they're being given to a new owner and stuff. So, I imagine that the next one will take place again with that kid, Bonnie or whatever, right? Who's gonna own them, and then they're gonna have some type of new adventure, but yeah, I'm not sure what to expect from that. That being said, again, it's like what I talked about in the intro, but I like, it was a little bit surreal watching then the first 20 minutes, especially of this movie too, and we're kind of just seeing the aftermath, right, of yeah, all the history that's there with those two movies, and then now here, fast forward a couple years later, or a couple more, like probably like a, you know, maybe a small decade or something, where Andy is suddenly so old, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see those parallels where, like, some of this stuff, again, in the real world, it all makes so much sense, right? I mean, you're getting old and you're leaving your toys behind, and it's like you don't think about it, and there's no emotional value. I mean, obviously, there's still emotional value with your toys, but these toys are not real for us. I mean, they're just toys, right? And toys are just toys, obviously. But how you're seeing here that have such a massive toll on these living toys in these movies and stuff, it's like really on one hand hilarious, but also a little bit saddening or something to see that contrast, right? And then yeah, just the you know, the small things too, like how they revealed that the dog was coming back in the picture, and suddenly you're seeing, oh yeah, the dog has aged as well, and he's gotten old and fat. He's just become a little bit lazy and stuff, and we saw him so frisky and energetic. I still remember, you know, when they got him at the end of Toy Story 1 and then in Toy Story 2. So you know, it's like, again, like those little touches that I really appreciate about it. The movie in itself, of course, you know, when we kind of get more to the nitty gritty of it, and the more standalone story that this still had with the daycare and everything was cool too. You know, how they do these things, and again, how they make the parallels and the connections kind of to the real world, I feel, where, you know, you've got this teddy bear that's leading the whole organization, but then it turns out that it's corrupt. You know, and you can make many comparisons there between things in the real world that I already talked about in a movie, and how they, you know, just those, again, the details where the bear is talking with his American accent and they've got the music playing, like the country music or something. I can always very much sort of appreciate those things. But overall, like I said, I just thought it was very enjoyable. Yeah, I'm glad that I watched it, and I will, I'm still looking forward to seeing where they go. Then with the next movie. I actually don't know if they've announced whether the fourth one then is actually the final one, or if they still plan on actually continuing this, because I feel like I might have heard like that they're even going to go further in the future, which would not surprise me. I mean, that's the thing. A franchise like this, you can technically go on with it forever, of course. So, I do understand that with this ending seemingly being pretty definitive and like kind of concluding the storyline that we had been dealing with, like I said, that this would have been a nice place to end it at the same time. But that being said, still curious to see where they're gonna take it from here. But with that being said, of course, my Toy Story 4 reaction will already be up over on my Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. So if you enjoy my reactions, you can check that out right now if you want to. And otherwise, it's going to go up on this channel in a couple of weeks from now, along with the next, the other 3 upcoming movies will be up there for you to check out. Again, you can check out my full-length reaction if you want to. That'll be up there on the lowest tier as well. So go check that out if you want to. Like I said, linked on top of the description. And then for now, I really hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next video.